it is Sunday and Sunday is planning day, as you know, and I always go into Freely and plan out our week ahead and prep for the school week and the work week and all of the things that we have planned for that week. But today is going to be a little bit of a different planning day because we have been really busy lately, and yesterday Aiden and I went on a little bit of a date day, and today I'm sensing that we just need to reconnect with the kids. So we're actually going to go out. So we're going to go to a park and a walk and just relax and take in some nature. I thought I'd take you along with us. Not sure what we'll see. This is a new one. We actually saw it as we drove past it the other day on our date. And I thought, oh, that'd be so great. Well, let's go check that out with the kids. So we thought we'd go and have a look at that and see what, where that takes us, what we can find. And when we come home, I'll do my planning for the week ahead, set up all of our schoolwork and all of the things that we have planned for the week. And I'll run you through that as well. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and this is Hint to Life Homeschool. My channel is all about homeschooling, motherhood and organisation. If those things interest you at all, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you get notified for all the videos in the future as well. We had a great time out. The weather was a little bit funny. We got a little bit rained on, but it was still good. We saw a couple of snakes. We saw some spiders. We ended up going to this place that we've never been to before, which is not too far away from where we live anyway. And we were surprised to see that there was actually like a sanctuary. So with the Gold Coin donation, you could go through and it's kind of like a museum. And it was a really cool experience. So that was fun. It was nice to connect with the kids and hang out just with them and chat with them. We went to a little cafe, got some takeaway muffins and things like that. So the rest of my day is really not much longer. I don't have much of the day left, but I have made some little things on Canva. So I need to print them out, laminate them. and I'm going to put them on my new wall, my organizational wall. I've created a wall. It's kind of like a focus wall. It's all the things, the important things that I want to just kind of, repeat until they are learned, I guess, like memorization in a way. But I have been finding that with my kids, repetition is really key, and there are, certain things that I just really want them to know. And I think that having it up on the wall allows us to see it. We bring it into conversation, like vocabulary words, and I think it just kind of helps. I'm taking things from the curriculum that we're actually using and just like emphasizing it by putting it on the wall or creating a poster or creating an artwork around it. And I feel like that really works quite well for us. So I wanted to do it in a way that was kind of aesthetically pleasing. It wasn't too intense. It was kind of simple, but also very effective. And I feel like that I've gotten that balance. It's not perfect, but it's a work in progress, and I'll just keep chipping away at it until I find that, balance with everything. So that's been something that I have been incorporating. So I'm going to attach some of those labels and things that I've created in Canva. Canva is fantastic in case you haven't used it before. It has so many things. Most teachers and curriculum creators use Canva for a lot of their things, like spelling words and things, and you can just recreate things, and you can use them as templates and just like put in the new spelling words and then just print them out, all that kind of stuff. It's really, really great. So highly recommend you trying Canva out and seeing if it works for you. It definitely works for me. I also use it for my business as well, so it's fantastic. But yeah, I think that I will plug in freely our week. I've got all of our lessons and everything already planned. I do that 10 weeks in advance. And I will just, have a look at what we've got going on. I need to tidy up our work area, our homeschool area, because we had my sister-in-law over yesterday, and she was babysitting the kids, and they did lots of drawings and like crafts and things like that. So I've got to tidy up that area to just, freshen it up and have it all ready so we've got space to work. So I'm going to go do that, and then I think that will be it. Then it'll be dinner and all the rest of the preparations, just a little bit of tidying up in the kitchen and all the fun domestic stuff. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I've got some art that we did last week, some beautiful art focuses, and then we've got our project for Blossom and Root, which we're going to finish this week. It's looking beautiful. So those are the two projects from both kids there. And then we've got our Curiosity Chronicles lap book that we're starting. So that's, you know, we've got our little history thing. So this is our section. I'm kind of trying to section things off. So we'll put our geography work in here for this week. And we've got our vocabulary words, which we're going to be working on this week as well. Our science focus as well, which is our energy focus. We'll be updating that this week as well. And then we'll probably put some math stuff, some, you know, posters. I love creating posters with the kids for these kinds of areas where they can use them as references and to remind them of what we have learned, what we're going to learn, some math concepts, things like that. Are really great to have on the wall here. So yeah, I'm really loving it. I feel like it fits really well in the space, and yeah, we'll keep working at it, but I feel like it works really well for us. Okay, so we've always got a bigger day on the Monday. So I tend to, the focus wall is basically just a prompt for me to kind of just get together with the kids and look at our wall and just talk through, maybe ask some quick questions and things like that. That just helps us kind of remember what we have learned, what we're about to learn, all that sort of thing. It's great prompts. So for English, we're doing some journaling. That's our Blossom and Root. So that will be the last of our Echo Mountain. We're finishing up our project. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. We're finishing up our project with Blossom and Root this week, so that'll be really exciting. We are also starting a new course. So we've finished our resilience course, and we're starting a new course, so that'll be interesting. I will cover that in another video if I like it. We're just trying it out for now. It looks pretty good. So that's kind of a basically a mindset course. It's kind of working through how to tackle problems, basically problems that come up in friendships, problems that come up in life, disappointments, how to handle it, and how to, like, you know, really think through issues that we face as we get older. So that's going to be really great. Both of the kids are doing that. I'm going to be doing them. So Mondays we have math. When we have math, that is very hands-on, and that is one-on-one work. So when one child is doing math, I work with them, and then I set the other child up with doing this course, because this is a kind of an independent course. It's just watching a video, maybe doing a worksheet, that kind of stuff, or having a conversation with me at the end with some comprehension questions, stuff like that, talking through scenarios or role playing or things like that at the end after they've watched the video. So I know I've got a little bit of time to work with the other child with the math work, and then we can come together and do those, you know, role play games or discussions or worksheets together after they've both watched the videos. So that works really well for a Monday. It's kind of cruisy, but we do actually get through quite a bit of work on a Monday. We have English and math, and I try to even sometimes do double lessons, just because sometimes we tend to, as things get busier throughout the week, we have a lot of other social things that I like to keep a lot of room in around here, because we have a lot of social things, especially on a Friday. And definitely Thursday with gymnastics. Sometimes we go out afterwards. So I tend to try and keep the back end of our week a lot more freer. So I try to get as much as we can done that's comfortable. If they're feeling it, we do a couple extra lessons. If they're not, then that's fine, I'll leave it. But that's kind of how I like to roll with my week, and it works really well because I can easily change the dates. I can swap it, I can make it next week or whatever it is. That's why I love digital. So that is what we're going through. So Tuesday we tend to do art. I'm going to look at the artist profiles I have in here and maybe pick and choose with the kids which one we want to cover, and we'll do some artwork with that. And then we've got some Blossom and Root again with Echo Mountain. We'll be finishing up our project and doing some vocabulary work. And then some revision work with what we've learnt so far with Echo Mountain. And then we're going to do our mindset course again. So that's the chapter 2 for the mindset course, which I do think involves a bit more of like role playing and worksheets and projects and stuff. So I've allocated a little bit more time for that. So that's going to be pretty much most of our day then. And then Wednesday we do science and history. So we kind of move around. Sometimes we do a bit of geography. It depends on the day, but I have that as my prompt in here in our routine. And both kids have that set in their routine. So that works quite well. I've just got this set to Isaac so it doesn't get too confusing, but I can put in both students here and you can see that Riley has pretty much the same stuff. So we tend to do school together. And it's very rare that I do one-on-one unless it's math work or sometimes English with handwriting and things like that. They need extra assistance. So yeah, we're doing we're actually starting again because we started curriculum, which is Curiosity Chronicles. We started this history curriculum last year, but I ended up having to drop it because we had so many things going on. It was just getting too intense. So I dropped it and that was okay. We were still doing geography and we we're doing our cooking and all that sort of stuff. And I just felt like we were doubling up way too much. So this time I've stepped back from doing a lot of the geography cooking. Riley does her independent cooking in her own time and so does Isaac. So I kind of felt like, this is getting too much. So we were actually doing history, Curiosity Chronicles, and that's generally on a Wednesday. And it's really cool because we have an audio file. So I just click on the audio file and it plays it, starts playing the actual...
Chapter 1. History is cool. Hi, I'm Talking Ted.
And I'm Mystery Mulling.
So that is the actual file that we can put into freely, which is so handy. And then that's the actual worksheet. So sometimes I print out the worksheets in advance, but I just wanted to suss out how the kids were handling it because we also have lap books, which I've printed out too. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing for history, and it's great. But yeah, we're just restarting it because I think we got a couple of lessons in last year and then we dropped it. So I just wanted to restart it. So we've got a nice consistency and a good foundation for them. And then, as we've said, gymnastics and more math and just kind of, catching up with math. I have realized with using Freely, I tend to favorite language arts subjects, project subjects, that kind of stuff, unit studies, over math work. And so I'm trying to incorporate more math into our weeks. It's just my own personal preference, and I didn't realize I was doing that. I just kind of always dropped math and went, that's all right, we'll do it tomorrow. And I realized that that's not great. So I really want to, especially because the kids tend to be quite good at it, I just kind of think, we don't need to work on that. But we've dropped it a little bit too much, and I just want to try and get through some of those lessons a bit more and just make sure we're staying kind of on track to a degree. So that's our week. That's my plan in Freely. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed our little planning Sunday preparation video. I just wanted to give you a bit of an insight into how I go about planning our days and how it can always look different every Sunday. My planning day can sometimes be when we're out and about and I'm just using my phone and just putting in freely what we've got going on for the week. Or it's more intense like this week where I am needing to tidy up and needing to organize things and set things up for the week and, just reconnect with the kids before we even start the week and just things like that. So it's always different. And I think that's the key, like it's just being in tune with what is needed for a great week ahead as well. And also like listening to ourselves as well and seeing where our heads are at. Like I definitely felt like I needed to get out and get some nature and just go for a walk and get that fresh air, and it felt really good. So I'm feeling more at ease with, maybe having a couple of inside days and getting some projects done and all that sort of stuff. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.